Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 248 of our broadcast, and Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit and then later YouTube about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And as always, in gray, we have our little silky rooster named Stormy. In brown and gold, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome. And over here in black, we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And all of them make one happy little flock. And they are now 248 days old. We've been streaming these little guys each and every day of their lives. And I'm just coming down here to say hello to you guys. Hello, Miss Braveheart. Hello. Pecking at Rick there. There you go. Oh, you found a loose thread, didn't you? You do like those red socks of mine. There you go, girl. Such a lovely little hen. Hey, hey, hey. Be careful about trying to find those threads there. Oh dear. They do like playing with fabric whenever they have the chance. What? Oh, Mr. Stormy, you just got real fluffy. He's been looking quite handsome since his bath. Oh. Yeah? Just saying hi, my boy? Checking out Miss Braveheart here next to me, where we have Miss Kagome over there, just kind of pecking at a few little errant bits of food that I dropped when I put the feeder back in. Oh my, that's a big thread you just pulled there. Right from my socks. Oh dear. No, you can't have the thread. I'm gonna have to use a little scissors on that, or you're gonna really try to pull that thread. Okay, fortunately I do have a little pair of scissors right here. I will fix that shortly. Having a good morning there, Miss Kagome? You still have that one feather that looks like it's ready to come out from your wing. Yes, 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 Mr. Stormy. I can give you some attention. Come here, my boy. Yeah, you're my big boy. My big boy, Stormy. What a little joy you are. Such a good little silky rooster. So today is another very cold day here in Connecticut. Up here you could see the snow has piled up quite a bit higher. We've had more snow over the past couple of days. So the chickens have largely been spending their time inside. Gonna make a big jump, my boy? You can make a big jump that way, or you can do your new path. Here, wanna show them your new path that you found? Go on, this way. You go to the chair now. Go to the chair. Go to the chair. Yeah, you can do it. Go to the chair. You know how to use Daddy's chair. There you go. You can do it. Go to Daddy's chair. Just a little jump. Little jump. You can do it. I believe in you. The chickens don't seem to be way too fond of the snow, but Stormy seems to be fond of his great big jumps there. Yeah, you're so proud of yourself, my little one. So right now, we have a few pine nuts left, so let's... Oh, Miss Kagome is rushing forward at the prospect of pine nuts. Yeah, look at Miss Kagome. She's a happy little bird. Okay, Miss Kagome, here's your favorite. You looked at the pine nuts and you ran away? Oh, dear. Oh, hello there, Dad. Hope you're having a lovely day today. And she was quite excited, but then she rushed off to take a little sand bath, so I don't know what that was about. Oh, Stormy accepted 1 pine nut, 2 pine nuts, I think you left one as a present for the girls there. Yeah, a few happy chuckle clucks. Oh, what an appetite! I don't think you're gonna leave any for Miss Kagome. This was a big handful, too. Stormy is quite the fan of the pine nut. Eater if he wanted to be, at least for the rooster category. Way. Well, you did leave a few for Miss Kagome there. Oh, and Dan, thank you for the Wholesome Pro Award. That's much appreciated. Ah, yeah, Miss Kagome's having a nice time. She just laid down in the sand bath, fluffing up her feathers. Getting them all in those nooks and crannies. Oh, hey. Let her have her sand bath in peace. She doesn't need you bothering her like that. She never wants to mate when she's having her sand bath, Mr. Stormy. I'm gonna set myself up next to Miss Kagome now, so she has a nice little sand bath. I'll offer Miss Braveheart a few pine nuts. She's saying no right now, but that's all right. Andre, Freddy. Oh, Stormy just did his people talk. We've tried to give them balls before, but they haven't really, they've either not really played with them or the balls have kind of frightened them. They've kind of like touched them a few times and then they run away. So we kind of had to remove the balls, much in the similar way we had to remove the xylophone because, you know, Stormy's a little bit scared of it. We might try a little bit later to get one of those big balls that we can put something like fruit or melon in that they can kind of peck at and it will move. But so far, little balls around the size of like this have just been kind of frightening to them. You even hear Stormy making some noises when I'm talking about balls there. Oh dear. Oh, and there's Miss Kagome. Just fluffing up her feathers, getting all those little grains of sand throughout all her different layers. A lovely natural exfoliant. Wanna fluff up? There you go. There you go. Braveheart's having a nice time just playing with the little towel here. Just doing a little bit of chicken feng shui. Stormy! He's in a little huff there in the corner because I kind of blocked him from getting to Miss Kagome. But that's all right. He'll get over it pretty soon. Copper Mouse Inc., thank you for the Wholesome Award. Much appreciated. And Miss Kagome doesn't really appreciate it when Stormy tries to mate with her when she's having a sand bath. So it just kind of makes everything a little bit smoother if I can kind of give her this time and this space just to enjoy one of her favorite pastimes here. Yeah, Mr. Stormy. Daddy's on guard. Yeah. Uh-huh, I'm like the lifeguard of this sand pool. No hanky-panky in the pool. But I can give you cuddles. Come here. Come here, Mr. Stormy. Yeah, you came over here, so you're getting cuddles from Dad. What, you gonna run away from Dad? Come here. Come here. Where you going, Mr. Fuzzy Butt? Oh dear, oh dear. And Katasia, thank you very much. I quite love these little chickens myself. Oh, you. Oh, okay. Stormy. Oh, you little. Come here. Oh, you leapt right over me there. You little horn dog. Oh, dear. Hello, A.A. Paul. Oh my, Stormy. And, yes, viewers, you did just see Stormy successfully mate with Kagome there, though she did not appreciate you not doing the dance there, Stormy. Oh my. What am I gonna do with you? So I'm just gonna hold him in my arms for a minute. Kind of let him calm down. Let Kagome have her little bath there. Oh my. There she goes. Mr. Stormy, such a rude boy sometimes. And you could hear he was quite pleased with himself when he got out of the sand bath there. Rowdy little rooster. Oh my. It seems as if Miss Braveheart has taken her own little sort of guard position there next to Kagome. The hens do kind of have this sense of like sisterhood there. So I'm just holding Mr. Stormy now so he doesn't have any more bright ideas. Roosters on average can mate around 17 times a day. The actual mating process, as you saw before, if you were watching, only takes about 3 to 4 seconds. So, I mean, over the whole day, that's not all that much time, but still, he can get a little bit bothersome towards the girls. He's not showing too much remorse right now, but he is kind of calming down. He still is looking down towards Kagome, then looking back up at me. So I'm just giving him just some light pets here to his chest while holding him. And that gives him enough sense to, you know, just to not focus on her right now. There we go. Now, he doesn't really stabilize his head all that much if I move him around. You see, he's too busy kind of looking at the girls. So you see, if I move him like this, he kind of stabilizes just a little bit. But he's too interested in trying to get back to that sand bath right now. Yeah, Stormy has very little shame these days. Yeah. So the proper thing for Stormy to do when he wants to mate with Kagome, and we've seen him do it on the stream, is to lower one of his wings, and he does this little jaunty jig. Now, at that stage, it's up to Kagome whether to accept the advances, whether to just kind of crouch down and let him jump on her back. The problem is that when she's taking a sand bath, Mr. Stormy is not the brightest of chickens at times. Sometimes his ardor can get a little bit ahead of him. He thinks just because she's lying down like that, she is ready for mating, which is not the case. We can hear that Kagome is not all that interested because she kind of yells at him. But by that point, it can sometimes be a little bit too late. Stormy just kind of jumps in feet first. There you go. I think Braveheart's looking in to join the sand bath with Miss Kagome. Braveheart is also quite the fan of the sand baths. They often kind of bathe side by side, though Kagome has chosen the more central location right now, which tells me that she's just kind of feeling like a little bit of privacy. So instead, Braveheart right here is trying to make a little bit of a nest out of this towel. And this is pretty usual behavior for the chickens. Yeah, Kagome's bath time is her time. Good that I'm here to supervise at times. Because Mr. Stormy, well, he's just very interested in getting involved. He is not a fan of sand baths himself. I very rarely see him try to take one. And part of that reason is because his feathers have this much different quality to them. They are just so fur-like, silky, soft to the touch. And, yeah, as a result, he can sometimes actually develop a bit more dirt than the other girls. He's not as good as preening. So we have to give him monthly baths if we want him to be, 100% clean, not smelly. He can develop a little bit of a rooster funk if you let him. There you go. And I think that's part of the reason why Kagome likes to take baths this time of the day. She knows that I'm here to kind of block Stormy's affections. So she just kind of takes this opportunity to just sort herself out. Birdie Master 21, thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated. And Stormy here is quite the beautiful little boy. Our lovely little silky rooster. Kagome is a lovely example of an ayam cemeni hen over here. Her tail feathers at the moment are about 17 inches long. It will be amazing. 4 feet. All right, I'll keep petting. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. There you go. Dad will keep petting. And if you ever wondered if chickens could complain about not getting enough pets, well, there is your answer. They totally can. So, A.A. Paul, so for the chickens, for the hens, the only thing that can be really painful about mating is the fact that the rooster, for mating, has to jump on top of them. So what can happen is, the rooster needs to grab some of their feathers around the back of their neck, and they just times. Feathers can be pulled out, which can be a bit painful to the hen. We're kind of monitoring Kagome very carefully. If we start to see lots of feathers starting to come out, we a hen saddle. A hen saddle is just like a little apron that she wears on her back. That will allow Stormy to jump on, and then it should protect Kagome's feathers. And Usagi Majora, thank you for the wholesome award. Andre Freddy, thank you for the helpful award. Much appreciated. And Stormy, there's nothing really wrong with Stormy. Stormy has the natural sort of inclinations of any rooster. Roosters can be quite focused on mating, especially young roosters like this. He is kind of around 8 months old now. So, as a young adult, he can be quite focused on just mating 24/7. Aw, Braveheart's turned into a little bird blob right there. Oh my! So what happened there was Kagome gave off a little trill, and Stormy responded in kind. So that was just like a little tiny, intricate conversation that just took place over just a few series of notes. It's always fascinating, some of the new sounds that these little chickens can make. There you go, my lad. I love your tiny little waddles right there. The girl's waddles in comparison can actually be quite a bit bigger than his. There you go. And as you can see, the silky breed here can be quite content just being here with their owners. They can be quite warm and friendly. They love just being held, sitting in laps. They're kind of like good little lap chickens sometimes. Their temperament is usually quite lovely. Even males, like Stormy, who tend to be a little bit more aggressive than the females at times. Oh, and hello there, Memento Mori. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to the stream. Stormy was being a little bit of a naughty boy before with Kagome having her sand bath. But he's with Dad right now, just kind of calming down. I'm giving him a bit of a cuddle. And he's quite content in my arms. Oh, hello there, Benalis. Hope you're having a lovely day. Kagome is having her daily little sand bath here. Braveheart is a bird blob right here. And Mr. Stormy is here in my arms where he can't do any hanky-panky. We had a little bit of snow again today. The snow has kind of piled up. Rather high outside now. It's been snowing the past few days. Yeah, there you go, my boy. Now, I'm going to let you down for a bit. But if I see you try to, you know, jump on Miss Kagome again, I'm going to block you, okay? You going to be a good boy? Yeah? All right, well, I'm going to hold you to that. Hello there, Miss Braveheart. You doing all right over here? Yeah, I'm just going to sit next to you. Hello there, Miss Kagome. Lovely sand bath you're having over there. Look at all that lovely sand. Oh, it's all through all of your layers there. There you go, Miss Braveheart. Oh, and here comes Stormy in for a landing. Hello there, Mr. Stormy. Where you going? Just looking around? Good girl, Miss Braveheart. A few little murmurs there. Just saying hello to Dad. Checking out my shoes. Yeah. You okay there, Miss Kagome? Oh, hello, Mr. Stormy. I see you are heading towards Miss Kagome again. And I am heading towards you to say, knock it off, my son. You got to mate with her once already, and I think she's had enough for one bath time. There you go, Miss Kagome. Getting a bit more sand? Yeah. Trying to find some nice pieces. And then you're just gonna do... Oh! Stormy wants attention. But what Kagome wants is those nice fine sand particles there. Oh, and thank you, A.A. Paul. Her side and just feeling the sand throughout her feet. And then just fluffing up. Is our onagadori hen named Kagome. She's just having her little daily sand bath, just getting all of these little sand and dust particles. Natural exfoliant. In the wild, it also helps get rid of any mites or fleas or any sort of parasites that they might possibly pick up. Miss Braveheart over here in black is our ayam cemeni hen. The ayam cemeni come from Southeast Asia and are known for their hyperpigmentation, which means their black coloration goes all the way down to their very bones. Our gray silkie, Stormy, has the same trait, but he is a silkie, which come from China. They are covered in these soft fur-like feathers their whole lives. And Black White Panda 9, thank you for the helpful award. Welcome to the stream today. Kagome's feathers are a mix of sort of soft and harder. The sort of feathers for flight along her wings are a little bit harder, and then the ones that you'll find sort of around her neck and breast are a bit softer. Her tail feathers at the moment are about 17 inches long. The onagadori tail feathers never naturally molt, and as a result, they can grow to more than 20 feet in length, or over 6 meters. So she's still a pretty young onagadori, just a little bit more than 8 months old now. So her tail feathers aren't too long, but give her a couple of years and they will really start to grow. And they will be sort of like long. They'll look quite magnificent. There we go. Oh, and my Reddit account, 8253. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And fire. Hope you're having a lovely time. Oh, and she does have quite nice little tail feathers. I just love the different gradations of color that Kagome presents. The lovely gold that she has here going on to the deeper browns with the little bit of just gold on the inside. And then it just gets darker and darker as you go down the tail. Our chickens should have a life expectancy of around 12 years, though we're hoping for a few more. These are pet chickens, members of our family, and friends for life. So we want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. Once we are getting ready to move into our new place, we'll probably be hatching a few little hybrid chickens. They'll be hybrids because Stormy will be the father, and the mothers are different breeds. And yes, Miss Kagome does have a little bit of a lion mane going along. When she gets a little bit frazzled or she wants to show another chicken that she's not in the account, 8253. Thank you for the. We got Stormy clucking next to us. Just see how good Dad's defenses of Kagome are. And I'm not going to let you through this time, my little son. You already got through one time and you mated with Miss Kagome. Let's let her enjoy the rest of her bath in peace. Braveheart has the right idea. She wanted to share a bath with Miss Kagome, but since Miss Kagome was in the middle of the sand bath, she decided, you know what? I'm going to let my little friend have her bath in peace. So that's what we should do, Mr. Stormy. We can watch, but we do not get involved. Yeah, we have to respect that. There we go. Now, I do know Mr. Stormy is, at the end of the day, a chicken. And he can't entirely understand my meaning here. But when he sees me kind of interceding on her behalf, he remembers this. Chickens can be quite intelligent. And if I do this enough times, it can give him the idea, hey, maybe bath time is not hanky-panky time. So that is my intent on doing this and helping Kagome out. She kind of looks at me occasionally, and I think she understands what I'm doing. The feather that Stormy sticking out in a little bit of an odd angle. So when it's ready to come out, it will come out, but I don't want to kind of yank it out myself. Yeah, and I love the sort of rakish tilt of Kagome's little comb there. Quite the lovely little hen. Oh, yep. Last bath was about what was it? It was about 4 days ago. We did it on Monday. So if you want to go back and check out our previous streams, it'll be labeled as Stormy's Bath Time. And we also upload it to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, where we have all of his bath times uploaded. Hopefully the snow will stop coming down within the next week or so we can take the chickens out for a bit more of harness training. Good girl. Yeah, you just did a little twirl there. Oh my. And Stormy is just kind of clucking about here. You're really trying to get that one thread from my... Yes, yes, yes. I know you love playing with my socks. But the socks keep Daddy's feet warm. Don't try to pull them apart. Oh my. And Kagome is just having the time of her life here in the bath. Just kind of stretching out her feet. Oh, Stormy's getting excited. You can tell when he puffs out his chest like that and he stretches out his neck. Now he's flapping his wings a lot. He's trying to get the girl's attention. He's just a few seconds away from starting to crow to kind of get them to look at him. I'm keeping a close eye on him, however. So just a little warning, he's getting into that sort of a mood. So if you have your volume all the way up, you might want to put it down just a little bit. Because when he does crow, it does get a bit loud. It does get a bit loud. Don't you argue with me. Oh dear. Yeah, we have a link to our YouTube channel in my profile, or you can just search for the term Watching Chickies, and it should pop up. That is an interesting question there, Memento Mori, who wonders, if I had shoelaces on, would the chickens try to untie them? That might be an interesting experiment. No, Mr. Stormy, back off. Back off, my little son. She's having her bath time, and she doesn't want you to interrupt that. I'm not letting you get past me this time. No, sir. No, sirree. Oh yeah, Stormy is definitely in the mood for a little bit of love. And so far, I'm keeping him on his best behavior. You can see him sort of eyeing Miss Kagome over here. He's pretty close by, just really a few steps away. But right in between them is me. So I'm keeping him on his toes. Come here. You want to cuddle? You want to cuddle? Yeah? Oh, did I embarrass you? Did I embarrass you? Good, because if I embarrass you, then you're not quite in the mood to interrupt her. Just emasculating my rooster a little bit, but that's all right. I still give him a few cuddles in the process. Ha! If I could train Stormy or one of the other chickens to tie my shoelaces if they were untied, that would be quite the little trick. There we go. Yeah, he has tried to stealthily get a bit closer to Miss Kagome, but I have positioned myself sort of diagonally here, so I can kind of reach the wall here, I can reach the wall over here. So he doesn't really have too many avenues to get by. Hello, Miss Braveheart. Hello. Don't try to get to the other sock. Oh, dear. Oh, yes, Stormy has quite the glorious little glam rock look over here. His hairstyle is only going to get wilder as he gets older, but we do give him little trims every once in a while. But that's just for the feathers that are starting to grow in the way of his eyes. Silkies have the sort of trait that if you don't keep up with that, their little feathers will actually rub against their eyeballs and eventually make them go blind. So we want to make sure to avoid that. Ascended Bud. I don't think Stormy is like Mario right now. I think Stormy's trying to be more like Bowser. He's trying to kidnap the princess to put her into his castle. I kind of consider myself to be Mario right now, kind of protecting her. Okay, you can be Mario. You can be Mario, Stormy. You do have a good jump. Braveheart, just focusing on my socks. Come here. Come here. Come here for a cuddle. Oh, is Miss Kagome done with her bath? Are we going to see her do her little shake? Ah! Sand everywhere! Sand everywhere! Oh, and hello there, Amber Leaf of Leaf Clan. Lovely to have you on the stream. So I have seen chickens. I've seen like puzzle toys for chickens that have had food involved with them. So I think it is possible for them to solve puzzles like that. I do want to get toys for them that can let them kind of explore those opportunities. Now, Miss Kagome, do you want some of your pine nuts now? Miss Kagome, pine nuts. She's looking. Oh, but so is Stormy over there. Oh my. Here, I'm gonna throw some here onto the blanket, so maybe she can just kind of pick some up in her own time. Oh yes, chickens can definitely be fickle. They can have little bursts of activity and then just spend lots of time preening and cleaning themselves. Or just sitting by the window looking at the outside world go by. And then they can want the occasional cuddle from their favorite human pals. Oh, we're seeing Stormy start to do his little shuffle. He is definitely still interested in trying to mate with Kagome, though these days he still is a little bit too intimidated by Braveheart to try to do that to her. Braveheart doesn't take much of his guff these days. As you can see, she is quite the big little chicken compared to him. And Kagome's keeping very good care of her feathers right now after her sand bath. She's looking for errant feathers. You see that one feather right by her wing that's kind of sticking out? Now she's doing her best to try to pull it out over there, but it's not quite coming out. So it might take a couple more days. Stormy's lowering his wing, doing his shuffle, and just showing Kagome that yes, I am a gentleman rooster. I'm asking permission here. But so far, Kagome is just saying, you know, I'm more interested in getting rid of this errant feather. There we go. You can hear the little crinkles, the little snipping noises as they work their beaks throughout their feathers. Occasionally you'll see them kind of rub their heads right against their back. They'll lift a few feathers, and that is where their natural oil gland is. And then they'll be spreading those oils throughout the rest of their body. And that kind of protects their feathers from the sun, it protects it from water, and it can help just keep their skin from drying out. Yeah, Stormy has a lot of fun kind of watching the girls as they do preening like this, and he occasionally does a little bit of preening on his own. All right. Well, today has been a fun day of streaming. We got to see Kagome take a big bath, we got to give Stormy quite the little cuddle, and we got to see Braveheart enjoying the blankets and towels while doing her very best to take apart my socks. Ooh, that's quite the little shake there, Kagome. Oh, a little shimmy with her tail feathers. We will be back tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our regularly scheduled show. Gotta put my hand back into its brace. It's starting to feel a little bit iffy, so I need to give it a bit more support. But I'd like to thank all of my old friends and new for joining us today. If you want more Watching Chickies content, feel free to follow my account here on Reddit. And then we also have our YouTube channel, where we have a link to it in my profile as well, called Watching Chickies. Alright guys, well, I hope you all have lovely days, and we'll see you all again very soon. So from our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart, our onagadori hen named Kagome, and our silkie rooster named Stormy, have a lovely day, and goodbye.